Hey, welcome to Call Me Oz Live. It is Wednesday. In case you haven't figured out that that's when we do Call Me Oz Live, I don't know what to tell you, man, but it is Wednesday. Really excited about tonight's show. It's going to be super epic. I'm glad you're here. I think y'all will enjoy this show tonight. We got lots to talk about. Man, we have a ton of events going on. We have a ton of stuff going on for the State Fair. And my special guest tonight is the latest addition to the Call Me Oz team. She is the advertising account manager for Call Me Oz, Jacqueline Morfin, and she is also an amazing guitarist and model, and she will also be at a venue tomorrow evening, Thursday, which is a great place to take your family and watch a magic show, see some comedy, and then listen to some really awesome acoustic guitarist afterwards, because yeah, it's a good time. It's a great Thursday evening, so we're going to talk more about that. We're also going to talk about this Los Lunas event that added Tuesday nights to their nights, and it is just taking off. It is like going crazy down there. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about that karaoke competition down in Los Lunas that's giving away $1,500 in cash. Time is running out though, man. You guys got to get on this because it's almost done. We're going to talk about the West Side venue that changed their karaoke nights and their times. We're also going to talk more about the New Mexico State Fair Call Me Oz Karaoke Showcase, which is now tied into Talent Quest. So we're going to send some people to Laughlin, Nevada to represent New Mexico in the world's largest karaoke competition. Also, you've probably heard of the Autism Society. We're going to tell you how you can help the Autism Society out, and a venue that stopped karaoke to regroup, and they have regrouped, and they are back on track. So we're going to be talking about that. Also, the 7 venues that I was at last week, the 6 venues that I'll be at this week. Yeah, I said that. Just 6 venues. Yeah, I know. For some reason, I have this easy schedule going on. It's crazy. In some ways, I like it. On the website, we're going to talk about this page. We're going to talk about balls and spears and balls and finding family stuff to do, if that makes sense. I got a great joke for you tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Jackie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite you guys out to the Cities of Gold Casino. Inside the Golden Cantina, we brought karaoke starting at 9 o'clock with me, DJ Drastic, your karaoke host. I hope to see you guys every Saturday night at the Cities of Gold Casino inside the Golden Cantina. Drastic Entertainment.
This is DJ Bainey. I'm down here at Zulo's Bar and Bistro. Every Thursday night doing karaoke. You bring your DD and you get $1 off every drink when you sing a song. So come on down, let's sing and do this. Drastic Entertainment, baby.
Come on to our TV show. Ven a nuestro show todos los jueves en la noche y te vamos a presentar lo que tenemos nosotros aquí en especial el fin de semana. En el Leos y en el Nuevo Cananas, también en el Bandido Restaurant.
Chao!
Hey, we're back. We're live. It is Wednesday. Oh, I already said that. I have a problem repeating stuff. So I have Jackie over here. She's our special guest.
Hi.
Say hello to Jackie. She's we're going to talk more about her and what she's doing for Call Me Oz. She's even going to play a song for you guys. So you definitely want to hang out for that. You doing okay, Jackie?
Yeah, I think so.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Where'd you get that thing?
I got this from the Who's Boutique.
Yes, Who's Boutique. They take care of all of our stuff. They even made these really cool koozies for us. You like that? So that way when you go to the bar, you have a place to put your beer and keep it cold.
Right.
And keep your hand warm. Because I don't really have an issue with that. I have an issue with my hand getting cold. It's like, oh, right?
Well, these keep your beer nice and cold.
She can attest to that. So, so last week, I started out my night after I left here, right down to the Sandbar with Famous Amos. So they took a little bit of a break at the Sandbar so that they could regroup. Yes, in business from time to time, you got to do that. So anyways, they regrouped and they came back, and I was there last Wednesday. We had a great time. Quite a few people actually showed up, and the sound is really awesome. They worked a lot on their service. From what I understand, they really cleaned house, and I will say the service was definitely much better. So I was definitely, and they have a new menu. I know lots of you people bitched about that menu, including myself. I don't even know who thought that menu up. I'm just being honest, okay? But this new menu is really cool. It is really good.
I'm excited. I like food, so.
I've kind of figured that out. And they have beer. So, what else can you ask? They have beer and burgers and fries. Like, what else do you need? And, you need karaoke, of course.
Right.
So, Sandbar is every Wednesday with Famous Amos from 7 to 11 now. Did you notice that? It's not 8 to 12, it's 7 to 11. They have like 4 pool tables in the back. I carry my pool sticks with me. They have darts. They have cornhole. They have all kinds of stuff to keep you busy. From there, I went to Red Velvet Underground. Well, actually, not from there. That's the only place I went that night. But the next night on Thursday, I was at Red Velvet Underground, where we do the Comedy Magic Musical Night. So we didn't have a comedian, but it was kind of crazy how we made up the time anyway. It still worked. We had Raul, the magician, there, and he always puts on an epic show.
Nice.
Yeah, so he did great, as always. I love his wallet that catches on fire. He just loves to do it. Like, we were talking about what people say. So, like, Larry is thinking that I should start making Oz merchandise that says, right? Because I always say that, right?
Of course.
I just said it. And Raul always, like, tips his hat, and I don't know, he's just funny. So, anyways, and then afterwards, we had this this trio there called Swing Magique. You can look these guys up online. It's called swingmagique.com. And freaking epic, man. He's playing acoustic guitar. She sits down and sings, so I found out she was an opera singer. And the dude's over here playing, what's that big thing called? A cello?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it was just, like, for an hour and a half, I thought that I was sitting in 1932 Prohibition period.
Wow.
It was really
That's
awesome.
awesome.
It was so cool. So, anyway, they will be back in 4 weeks from last Thursday.
Nice.
So, tomorrow is the end of our first cycle of what we're doing at Red Velvet on Thursday nights. It is the comedy, magical, musical Thursday night. I got to tell you guys, it is, I'm telling you, you want to be at Red Velvet tomorrow. Like, seriously, this lineup is going to blow everybody out of the water. So, I don't know if you guys have heard of Dawn Sherry, but she does Imbibe once a month, and she is funny as hell. So, you will love Dawn, I promise you. And in between all that, so from 7 to 9 is the comedy magic time.
Nice.
Okay. We're going to have Jordan Jonas.
Oh.
Right?
Nice.
You saw him on my show a couple weeks ago, right?
I did.
He is a perfect fit for Red Velvet Underground. Like, I think I'm going to get him mixed up between him and that blow-up thing, whatever it is, okay? Like, I can never remember actors, so forgive me. Yeah, but anyways, Jordan Jonas is our magician. He will bend your mind. I promise you, man. This is going to be wicked. And then, after he's done, then Jackie takes over and does acoustic guitar for us.
Yes.
Are you nervous?
I am. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm excited.
You know, what we need, Angie and Jade and Mike and Amos and Ava, thanks for joining us. What we need is we need lots of you to come out, okay, to take the nervous bug away from her. Or will that make you more nervous?
I don't know. You never know. I think I do all right with the crowds, though. Karaoke was like a way for me to kind of break out of my shell and get over my stage fright, which I had really bad. And so, yeah, I think it's working. I think it's working well.
Good.
So I'm excited.
Well, we definitely do a lot of karaoke together, and, you know, all she has to really do is just let the music go inside of her, and it'll be over. It'll be a done deal. So, and yeah, so join us at Red Velvet tomorrow. It starts at 7, goes till 11. Full menu. Plenty of beer and wine and whatever you want to drink. Water, lemonades. Like if you have not had a lemonade from there yet.
Those lemonades are good.
Yeah, you've
Really
got to
good.
have a lemonade. She just showed us this new pizza tonight, right?
The
red velvet.
dessert pizza? That looks good.
It's like this cherry stuff with the brie trees on it. It looks really good. We're probably going to have one tomorrow. So see me at Red Velvet and Jackie tomorrow at Red Velvet Underground. Now, on Friday, I started my evening way out at the local brew house. Used to be called the Dam Bar, so I used to always say, that damn bar is so far away, because it really is. Like Rio Rancho, like north of Southern on Unser, it's like way out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I started my night there, so we have a new KJ there. His name is Rick. And then from there, I hit Lucky 66 Bowl with KJ Puddles. They start off the New Mexico State Fair karaoke competitions or auditions. They start with the preliminaries on April the 19th. It is filling up, so...
It's already almost here.
In 2 weeks.
Wow.
2 weeks from Friday, if you can believe that. So get signed up, get set up. You want to start at Lucky 66 because that way if you don't make it the first time, you can keep trying. The other reason you want to start at Lucky 66 is they qualify 10 out of 20.
Oh, that's
The other
right.
venues are going to do 8 out of 20 or 2 out of 12. So your best bet is
Better
there.
odds.
But odds are better, and first place and second place winners both came from Lucky 66 last year. And anytime that we have had television coverage, it's been at Lucky 66, just so you guys know. So I'm just telling you, if you want to get in, you definitely want to get in at Lucky 66. You can sign up on callmeoz.net right now. You can click on the register here button, and you're good to go. So from Lucky 66, I headed over to Fiestas and saw drastic. For some reason, it doesn't seem like I went to Fiestas. Actually, I did not go to Fiestas. I don't even know how I did that. I don't know. Anyways, because I can't keep track of my schedules, right?
I know.
So, no, I didn't go to Fiestas. Sorry about that. I went to Louis', where actually Kamikaze Karaoke has taken over Louis' on Fridays and Saturdays. So they do karaoke from 9 to 1, and you were there too.
That was Saturday.
No,
Sunday?
it was Friday.
Friday?
It was
I don't know.
Friday. I have
I
pictures.
lost track of days.
See? I'm not the only one. I thought I was the only one. But yeah, that's where you saw pictures of her wearing the Ozette shirt and showing the nice
The
little koozies.
koozies.
So, Louis is 9 to 1, and that is with Kamikaze Karaoke. Scott is the KJ. And then from there, I ended the night at Billiard Palace with the one and only Will Rogers, a.k.a. Minion, or Kelsey's going by Candy DeVille. I don't know. But they are also involved in the New Mexico State Fair. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. Last night was an easy night for me. Tractor, Wells Park from 8 to 9 with Kamikaze Karaoke. Good times. Quite a few people came out. It was good to see some people. And yeah, that's always a good place to have fun. Now, tonight, as soon as we leave here, are you ready for this?
I am.
She's going with me. She's crazy, just like me. So we're going to head down to Shift Change. Okay? We'll be down to Shift Change. Shift Change is the old Low Spirits down on 2nd Street. That is with Phantom Trucker. A little bit about Low Spirits. Don't freak out on this, but it's a first responders social club. So if any of you are first responders, just so you know, it's that's what it is. It's a social club.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's what it is, and it's the first responders. So
good to know.
a lot of firefighters in there, a lot of medics, a lot of cops. Oops, did I just say that? Right? They're people too, just so you know. Like, I never get nervous
They
around
gotta
them.
go out and have fun too sometimes, you know?
they're
Can't be
just-
all work.
They're humans. So when they're not working, they're normal humans just like you and me for the most part. So, as long as you ain't got any warrants, no, just kidding. So from there, we're going to go right around the corner, 2 streets down. Well, no, I guess 10 streets down to Leo's. Leo's Nightclub, where they do karaoke every Monday and Wednesday with Alan from Rhythm Express. And they are also a participating venue in the New Mexico State Fair Karaoke Showcase. Of course, for, I think this is their 3rd year with us, so that's awesome. And then after that, we are headed up to Sunset Grill, and that is with Charles with Caliente Karaoke, and you've never been there, right?
I've never been there.
Have you heard about it?
I have heard about it. It sounds like a good time, but I've never been there. I'm excited.
Yeah, you will definitely like it. So, 2-second history. So Charles was the very first KJ that I ever did karaoke with almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
At the Brio. He used to be the KJ at that time. So we go way, way back. And he really only does Sunset Grill that I know of at this point. But they're every Wednesday and Thursday from 8 to 12. Like I said, I have an easy week. Next Sunday, I will be at Kilt Check from 3 to 7 because I will bring my granddaughters with me. And we will have a good time. So you guys should plan on coming to see Toby Riffick. And they, too, are a New Mexico State Fair participating venue. In fact, they are the very last stop before the fair.
Oh, wow.
So they're it, yeah. We're going to talk more about that in a little bit. Next Tuesday, I will be at Elks Lodge with KJ Puddles. So Puddles has taken over the Elks Lodge in Rio Rancho. They are every Tuesday from 7 to 12. They are family friendly. And then I will head right down the road to Sidelines with Country Joe. And that is from 8 to 12, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So there you go. Yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to talk about the website now.
Get ahead of yourself, right?
Right? It's a good thing that I have this stuff written down because there's nothing up here anymore at this point. So here's what I'm going to show you on the website. Am I allowed to go on the website? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix that. Okay. So here on the website, if you're on the main homepage, where did I go? Hello. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Get it together.
Larry's turning red.
Get it together. Let's go. Larry's turning red.
Uh-oh.
So who likes to shoot pool?
Pool's fun.
And who likes to throw darts?
I like to throw darts.
And who likes to play foosball?
Oz likes to play foosball.
Oz likes to play foosball. Yeah, like I like darts. I do. I love playing cricket. And I love to shoot pool, but let me tell you something, man. Give me a foosball table, and it's over. Like, you got to remember, I grew up in the roller skating, skateboarding era, and there were foosball tables everywhere at that time. And, yeah, so I'll play you foosball anytime you want. So anyway, click on that button right there, and it will take you right there. And do you see the big screen behind us, Jackie? Probably not. So if you go to this page, you can find all the billiard places. Look at that. The Billiards Club, the Billiard Palace, Dr. Billiards, Louie's. These are places that have at least, 3 or 4 pool tables or more. So there's some good places. Sandbar, they've got 4 really nice pool tables. Silver Lanes has some. Nice. Slate Street, of course, in Rio Rancho is the billiard hall up there. It's huge. I've never been to Smoke Haven, so I can't tell you anything about that. Dart locations, the Press Club is big on darts. Sandbar is huge on darts, and they do tournaments there. Wow. Yeah, and then Slate Street actually has a pretty good area for darts as well. Sunset also, which we'll be at tonight, and they do darts. And then the Bird of Paradise is also a pretty well-known dart place. Then foosball location. So here's the deal on foosball locations. If you guys have walked into a place and you see a foosball table, you should go to this page for us and fill this out right here for us and let us know. As of right now, we only know of Bowie Brothers that has one, and JC's New York Pizza Department, which you can do karaoke at with your entire family from 7 to 11 on Fridays with KJ Bainey. We had a good time there, didn't we?
That was fun.
It was
the
epic.
kids had a blast.
Right?
The kids loved it for sure.
Yeah, and so her son wanted to play foosball, but I was so busy doing everything else I didn't get to play that night, so you should feel sorry for me. All right, moving right along. Talking about families, if you're on the main homepage, you can go to Under 18 Family button right here, okay, and it will take you here. And the reason I'm showing you this page is because I know it's getting to be springtime. I know it's getting to be summertime. and you guys are going to be stuck with your kids in the house, and you're going to be like, oh, there ain't nothing to do, like we don't got any money or whatever. But there's all kinds of things to do in Albuquerque, guys. There is so much to do in this area. It's unbelievable. And it doesn't matter what your budget is, if you have a lot of money or a little bit of money. So we set up this page for you so that you can go to it. The websites are listed. The addresses are listed. You can even put comments in these little books. Things like the aquarium. If you want to go to bowling alleys, that's going to take you to our bowling page. You can go to Explora, Cliffs, Cool Springs, concerts, dining out guide, bless you.
Excuse me.
Fine arts, Hinkle Fun Center. Okay, here's my favorite right here, hiking the Sandias. I think we talked about this before, right? If you go to this website right here, it will take you to the Forest Service, where all the picnic grounds are up there. All the hiking trails,
Nice.
everything about the mountains is right there for the Sandias. And there's a lot more than you'd think in those mountains, believe me. We have ice skating, we have karaoke. Yes, there's lots of family-friendly places. Museums, movie theaters, ninja obstacle course, the Nature Center. If you've never been to the Nature Center, you need to take a drive down there with your kids. Like, seriously, especially as we go into the duck season and everything. Like, you can sit on the bank of the river and the ducks just come right up to you. It's really awesome. So, and again, Nature Center, I think, is free as far as being able to go through it, and then you can do donations at the visitor center. But yeah, that's totally free. Another thing that's 100% free, of course, is the parks of Albuquerque. You go to this website and it will show you all the parks in Albuquerque with information as far as, do they have bathrooms, do they have basketball courts, do they have toys, do they whatever. It tells you everything. So grab yourself a picnic lunch and go have a park day. That's what we did a lot of. Putt-putt. Yeah, I know, we need to remove it, and I need to remove the giraffes from putt-putt, actually. Let's see. I threaten every time I drive by there. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go steal that giraffe right there. Roller King. Sandia ski area becomes a mountain biking place in the summertime. Skate parks, sports, sunshine theater, swimming. It just doesn't end, man. So I'm telling you, and unfortunately we've lost our water park. We're going to have to remove that. And then zoo. So there's our website, you guys. If you're looking for something to do, you can just pack up the family and go.
Awesome.
And how many? Oh, you got a family.
I do.
You have kids. You have children.
I do.
Now you know what to do.
Now I can check out that page and take them to check out some new stuff.
Exactly. That was the whole point of that. And then they do the arts in the parks in the summertime. And yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to do. It's really cool. So I wanted to let everybody know, if you want to plug your event or your business, we don't take calls live on the show anymore, but you can call in. We have a phone number. It's 505-286-1520. You can leave a message on that line. Larry will pick it up, right?
Epic.
I know. And yeah, we will plug your business on the line. And then we also have it, I think I forgot to check it, live at callmeoz.net. And you can, like, if you have a flyer or whatever, you can send us information there. And then I also want to tell you guys, as far as businesses are concerned, I see a lot of these people that put up Facebook events. Mm-hmm. A lot of times. I see them all the time for different places that are putting up Facebook events. I want to let you guys know about something that we just kind of invented this week. It is a special $30 promo package where we will do 14 days of promotion with you, which includes text outs and email blasts. We'll build the Facebook event for you. We'll do all kinds of stuff to reach hundreds of people for you. And all you got to do is provide us with the flyer, the information about your event. If you're already an advertising customer, we'll replace your ads with your event ads, all for $30. Pretty darn cheap.
That's a good price.
Right? Okay.
We're gonna put a ticker up.
Please don't. I mean, like, I would really hate to know how many times I say that word in a day.
A lot.
She's with me like a lot.
Now I say right all the time.
Yeah. So we'll try to curb that just a little bit.
An epic.
Oh yeah, epic is also my favorite word. Off the chain. Can I say?
That's a good one.
So these are not the jokes yet, guys. Just wait till we get to the real joke. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So if you have an event and you want to get more people to your event, all you have to do is come to us, because that's what we do. That's what we do. So yeah. Anyways, to find out more information about that, I guess you can Facebook message me or Jackie. If you're a customer, of course, you can email us, call us, or wait for us to walk in your door, whatever. But we'll make it happen for you, I promise. We are actually in the process of setting that up on the website so that it's self-service. By next week, we will have it, and it'll be a button. I'll show you where it is. And you can click on that and actually add your events automatically.
Nice.
So that'll be nice. Already told you about the Sandbar, so we're not going to talk about that. Already told you about Red Velvet, so we're not going to talk about that. Ribs in Los Lunas, that crazy little place where they sell Tractor Brewery beer. They were always doing Thursday, and now they do Tuesdays. So it was really crazy about a month ago when we walked in there and we talked to Jim. He was telling us that Thursdays have just gone off the chain. Like, they are epic and crazy in there. Sorry. Anyways, I will try not to say the right word. So when they added Tuesdays, something happened that they didn't expect. According to him, he's like, yeah, he goes, I don't know what it is about the singers on Tuesdays, but it's like, he goes, they are just unbelievable, off the chart, just wow. And I have heard that from so many people. In fact, I heard it Monday night when we were at Cantero and Will Esplain was there. And he told me that he drives to Los Lunas on Tuesdays just to sing at Ribs because the singers are so good.
Wow.
And he loves singing amongst those people. And he said that the thing about him is, he's like, I live in Albuquerque. I don't mind the 20-minute drive to go down there and do this.
Yeah, it's really not that far.
No, it's not. I mean, it's all freeway. You hit the freeway, you get off on Main Street, you go down the road for like 5 minutes, and there it is. So Tuesdays, and the thing that he loved about it is it's from 6 to 9.
Yeah,
so,
that's nice.
Really early start, really early finish. But yeah, he loves going down there. And like I said, I've talked to several people that are going there on Tuesday nights. So anyways, that is Ribs in Los Lunas on Tuesday. Whether you're in Albuquerque or in Los Lunas or Belen, that is a great place to go. Camino Real Winery and Tap Room. So you're in this competition.
I am.
Yes, she is in the semifinals. So you will be back on May 11th. And then hopefully you'll be in the top 12 and go back on May 18th.
Hopefully.
And then you will win first place and you're going to split it with me. No, you're going to take me out to dinner.
I think I can do that.
Then you're going to buy my
Let's
drinks.
see if I win first, though. We have to, I have some serious competition to go up against. I mean, there was our minors champion. Yeah, she qualified to that too. So, you know, I have my work cut out for me. There's some really good singers that are already in it and have qualified, and so it's going to be fun for sure.
They are. In fact, we even have Will, our 2016 champion, is also in it. In fact, Will and Riche qualified both on the same night.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty epic that we had the adult champion and the minor champion both qualified. But that's like a no-brainer. It's like,
right?
Sorry, but everybody else, this one's going in. So you have, I forget how many, it's every Saturday that you go down there, and you don't have to pre-register or anything. Just go down there. Saturday, I would suggest getting there by 7. They start at like 8:15, but man, it gets packed. And so you definitely want to be there early and get signed up. And then the way he does it is just like we do the state fair auditions. He mixes in regular singers with competitors. So even if you don't want to be in the competition, you can just go sing. And then about 11-ish is when they call out the winners or the 2 qualifiers each weekend to come back on the 11th. And they'll have 28 on the 11th to try out for those 12 spots.
Nice.
And then on the 18th, when they all come in, first place is 800, second place is 600, third place is 400, and fourth place is 200. So no matter what, I mean, your odds are pretty good of walking away with some money, which means that I get dinner. Right? Because even if you take fourth place, you're going to take me out to dinner.
Of course.
Okay. Good. And that will be at Artichoke Cafe, correct?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Restaurant Antiquity?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
High noon?
Okay now.
Maybe high noon. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. So anyways, that's what's going on Camino Real. And then, of course, JC's New York Pizza Department. We added them in about a month ago. 4 to 6 weeks ago, I think, is how long Bainey has been down there. It's been growing. It's been going really good. The owner's very happy with what's going on. He's loving the way it's working. They are also the sponsors for the Miners audition.
Nice.
Fully sponsored by this guy. He forked up a lot of money for this, and but he really believes in our community. He really believes in the karaoke scene, and he really believes in the Miners. And so they sponsored this all together. So that paid for all the expenses for us to do this at Haynes Park in Rio Rancho. This will be under the barbecue pavilion. I don't know if you've been to Haynes Park or not, but it is a nice park. And they have restrooms, they have picnic tables. You can just bring your canopies out and set up and bring your whole family. And we will have 24 miners that can sign up, and 12 of them will qualify to the fair that same day.
Nice.
So that is the way the Miners work, and it is sponsored, of course, by JC's New York Pizza Department. So
that's awesome.
Get on down there, get you some New York pizza. And in case you didn't know, New York pizzas are like this big around.
It's huge,
yeah.
Huge pizza.
Huge.
So good. Oh, it's such a good pizza.
Did you like that pizza?
I did like it.
Freaking awesome.
The kids enjoyed it too. Yeah.
It was epic. Right?
It was. It was.
Off the chain. All right. So here's the other thing going on. Art Fusion for a Cause. So Archetype Tattoo is just a really awesome sponsor of ours. Like, Ben is so cool. We had him on the show not too long ago. Ben is so cool. They do a fundraiser twice a year. And it's coming up in April. It is coming up April 26th at Ponderosa Brewery. You can actually find their ad on our main homepage. It's right there. We made it super easy. Just go to Call Me Oz, click on the Archetype ad right there, and it'll take you right to the Facebook event. It'll tell you everything you need to know. The way this works, this is really cool. You should go if you can, at least for the first hour. It's really awesome. So you go and you buy raffle tickets for $5 a piece. And the raffle tickets, you get to pick. There will be 4, what do they call those things that people draw on?
An easel?
The easels. Okay, so there will be 4 easels with 4 canvases. And then 4 artists step up to the plate. And you buy a raffle ticket, or as many as you want. And you drop them in these buckets, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then the artists begin drawing on these canvases, whatever they want to draw. And they go for I think it's 3 minutes. And then they switch. So number 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 to 4, 4 comes over to 1. And they have to pick up where that last artist left off and continue drawing. And they go for another 3 minutes. And then they rotate again. And they keep doing this until they are done.
Until they're done.
So I saw this happen, and I was impressed with the way they do this. The pictures that come out of that are so unique. And then anyway, when they're all done, then they draw a name out of that one, and that person gets that drawing.
Nice.
All this money goes to the New Mexico Autism Society.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they've done this for years. The last one was at O'Neill Pub, and yeah, it was so awesome. It was I was really impressed with the way they did this. So
that's neat. So it's like speed dating, speed painting.
It's
right?
like speed painting, yeah. Right?
That's neat. I think I did see that at a venue one time. They came out with a pretty awesome piece of work. It was nice.
Yeah, it's really cool when like artists do that. And the artists are the tattoo artists for Ace Tattoo and for Archetype.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're actually the artists that work there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to definitely stop in there for a minute. I don't know if I'll be there for the whole thing, but yeah.
No, it sounds like something fun to check out for sure. And it's for a good cause.
And it's for a good cause. And they make a lot of money on it. They bring in a lot of money for it. So that's really cool. I think they should do one for Call Me Oz.
Huh.
Right? Right. So Larry thinks that we should, like on this, have this, and then maybe back here have right. What do you guys think? Or epic? What do you guys think? I would like your feedback on this. You know, what if on these shirts, instead of them saying Oz, they say right?
Right?
Or instead of Ozette, right?
That would be epic.
Epically right? Is that even a word? Epically?
I don't know.
It is now. Okay, I'm going to trademark that one. All right, so New Mexico State Fair. This is the big thing going on, of course. Going to fill you in on all the details really quick. Like we said, sign up for Lucky 66 Bowl. They have 5 preliminaries. 12 people can sign up each Friday night, and they will pre-qualify for each night to come back on May 31st, which starts the official karaoke season in Albuquerque. Those 20 people will vie for their first 10 to the New Mexico State Fair. The other 10 that don't make it to the State Fair, don't worry, it's not the end of your journey, it's just the beginning of your journey. That means that you can roll over to any of the future 9 adult venues that follow thereafter, which are Camino Real Winery and Tap Room on June 15th, Zulo's Bistro on Thursday, June 20th, Billiard Palace on Friday, June 28th, the Golden Cantina in Pewaukee, Saturday, July 13th, Effing Bar and Grill, Thursday, July 18th, Fiestas, Thursday, July 25th, Mariscos, Altamar and Los Lunas, Thursday, August 1st, Leo's Nightclub, Wednesday, August 7th, and Kilt Check, Sunday, August 18th. That will end that part. The Miners Audition is at Haynes Park in Rio Rancho. That is on June the 8th, and that will be from 5 to 9 p.m. So, and I cannot express this enough. I'm telling you right now, if you have somebody under 21 that you want in this audition, I would highly recommend getting them signed up before next weekend, because that following Monday, I will be sending the email blast to all the principals in the APS school districts, and I can guarantee it'll fill up right after that. So if you want to get involved, you better get involved now, because once it's full, it's full. Also, we have what are called satellite venues that are happening. So I'm going to let you know about the ones that are solid. Red Velvet, and the way that the satellites work, just so you know, is they do 3 preliminaries. And each one of the preliminaries, 12 can sign up. 4 will qualify to come back to the auditioning night, where they will send 2 out of 12 to the State Fair. So we have Red Velvet Underground, and that will be June 14th, 21st, and 28th, and July 12th will be the auditioning day. The Skillet in Las Vegas will be June 13th, the 20th, and 27th, and on July 11th, they will send their 2 to the fair. The Alley Cantina in Taos will be May 29th, June 5th, June 12th, and June 26th is the audition. Hub City Brewing Company in Belen will be, let's see, we had to change the starting date. The starting date is June 6th and June 12th, and then I believe it's June 19th, and then the finals is June 27th that we will send the 2 to the fair. We do have a commitment from Our Lady of Belen, but we don't have the exact date yet. It will either be August 3rd or August 10th, and the way that's going to work, because they don't do karaoke on a regular basis, we're going to hold the preliminaries at Hub City in Belen as well, and then those 12 will go into the actual audition for that deal. So those are the satellites. We're still waiting for confirmation on 2. As soon as we get that, we'll let you know. The other thing that's been added to the State Fair that you may or may not know is Talent Quest.
Oh, right.
So for those of you who don't know what Talent Quest is like one of the most awesome competitions I've ever seen ran. He's been running it for 18 years. He's in his 19th year. It is like a giant family of worldwide karaoke people that come here. And it's not only new people that get brought in, but there's probably 50 or 60 people that have been involved in this competition for years and years and years. So it's like this giant, almost like the state fair is. The state fair is getting like that too. And so the way this works is you stay at the Tropicana Casino for 7 days. This is the last week of October. And you stay there, and they have you can enter up to 3 different categories. And each one of these categories will have winners in them. So what we're going to do is the first place winner, our champion for the state fair this year, will go to Talent Quest in Laughlin, Nevada, and represent the state of New Mexico as the first place champion, 100% all expense paid. Now, when I say that, I mean the hotel room, the entry into one of the categories, and airfare for 2 people. The second place winner will get 75% paid, and the third place winner will get 50% paid. The awesome thing about it is all 93 adults that qualify to the state fair are also eligible to go straight to Talent Quest, but they have to pay their own way. But it's not that bad. It's $650 for the hotel for 7 days and entry into one of the categories.
Nice.
So when you do the math, that's like pretty cheap actually. So yeah, so start saving your money, because if you qualify to the fair, your next stop is Laughlin, Nevada. And the only way that you can be in Talent Quest is through the state fair competitions. That's it. So there you go. So if you want to be in that big old competition, that's the way you got to do it. So that is Talent Quest. And I guess that's about it. Well, the format at the fair is going to be a little bit different. We've added 15 minutes of open karaoke at the beginning. And so that goes from 5 to 6. Then there will be a band until we take back over the stage at 8 o'clock. And then we start with the showcase. And when we finish the showcase, about 9:30, then we get to have open karaoke till 10:30.
Nice.
Yeah. So I thought that was really, really cool. Like now we have 2 hours of open karaoke every day except the showcase night, or the semifinals, the finals, and the minors night. Which is cool because we turn away so many people. I actually felt really bad about it. So registration is open. Just go to callmeoz.net, click on the registration button, and you're all set to go.
Now that's registration for the competition part of the karaoke, right?
Yeah.
The open karaoke registration isn't till the fair actually starts?
Yeah, we will actually open, the open karaoke registration will be like a week before the fair starts, I think.
Nice.
And we only do pre-registration for the 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock time slot. The 9:30 to 10:30 you just turn in your slips just like you do at a bar.
At a regular karaoke venue.
Yeah,
nice.
you just turn in your slips, and if we can get to you, we will.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's a great way to stick around, watch the show, and then stick around and sing on stage.
Yeah.
Just for fun. And it's totally just for fun. So, you know, the reason the fair keeps bringing us back is because we do bring in so many people. And, you know, so I can't emphasize enough how much we need your support. Whether you're going to be a singer, whether you're supporting somebody. Like I said, we cannot emphasize enough how much support we need. We need that place packed every single night so that they keep bringing us back. And every time they bring us back, this thing just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's really awesome. So we do Call Me Oz Live every single Wednesday, 6 o'clock. And if you didn't know that,
where have you been? You've been on a rock.
I was going to say, where have you been? Because, yeah, that's like all over the place. So the growth of Call Me Oz is what's going on right now, right? Mm-hmm. It's funny, me and her were having this conversation today. I'm going to share this with them, at least parts of it, not all of it. But we pull up to the barley room, and that is kind of where Call Me Oz birthed and did its thing.
It's an image.
So,
Well,
call
it was
me on.
odd that I asked you that question at that venue. I asked
I
you,
know.
How did you start doing this whole Call Me Oz thing, Like, what made you decide that this is what you wanted to do with your spare time or whatever? Because I'm sure it wasn't just a job in the beginning, right?
No. And that is what was funny about it. We're out on sales calls today, and we stop at the Barley Room to talk to him about being on Live Music Tonight. And it was like, it was so funny because she's like, so how did all this start anyway? Like, and we're sitting right in front of the place where it began. So it was funny. I went into the story. I'm going to give you the 2-second story. Actually, it's probably a 2-minute story. But basically it started there. I did a karaoke competition for these guys like 8-9 years ago. And I started the website so that people could follow the website and know who was qualifying to go on to win. And after that is where Call Me Oz continued to stay because people wanted to know where to find a place to sing. So that's where that page got developed. And then the next page that actually came along, believe it or not, was the Singers Wall of Fame.
Oh, nice.
And the reason why is because I used to go around to the venues and started taking pictures of all the singers and putting them on the website, and they were all on the Find a Place to Sing page. Well, that page got so big that it took forever for it to load, and people couldn't find the little blocks to find a place to sing anymore. So I was like, all right. So I moved it over, and well, it just kept growing. So that's how Call Me Oz started. It started by accident. It started as a hobby, like I was telling you. For those of you who have ever worked on a website before, it becomes a hobby. It's like being an artist and you're drawing stuff, or you do murals and stuff like that. That's how a website works. You get into it and you become addicted to it, and you really want to do this and that to it, although I never touch my website anymore. But that's kind of what happened. So between that and doing karaoke, it just kind of clicked together, and then we developed No More Laughs, and then we developed Live Music Tonight, and then the live theater page, and that all started as spider sites, and then we brought them all into the main website, and kind of where it came today. So I can tell you this, when I started this 8 years ago, I never thought that I would be sitting here with this account representative for Call Me Oz, and I never thought that I would have a team of amazing people. I mean, like, forgive my language, but it is the badasses of the badasses. Seriously, like Angie and Kenny and Michelle as mentors and other parts, and Michael as a photographer, and Larry and Patty as our videographers, and it's just Brother Charles and Millie and Renee and Jeanette. Is like, this team is so amazing. I cannot tell you how amazing they are, and to work with them is even better. And so I had no idea 8 years ago that this is what it would become. I never thought that it would become my livelihood, which at the end of the year, I put in my notice with the chemical company just a couple of weeks ago, in fact, that I told my manager that by the end of this year that I'm done doing chemicals. So that means that Call Me Oz will be 100% my livelihood at this point. So Jackie's going to make me rich because it's her job to go sell.
That's my job.
So that's what Jackie's going to do. Am I right?
I'm learning. I think I'm learning well.
I think you're doing very well. So now you're not from Albuquerque.
I'm not originally from Albuquerque. So I was born in Colorado at the Air Force Academy Hospital. My dad was in the Army when I was born. Army hospital was under construction, so they had me at the Air Force Academy Hospital.
That explains a lot.
And then my parents moved to New Mexico to be closer to family. And I just grew up in northern New Mexico in a tiny little community. Not even a town, actually. I grew up in a little kind of community called Arroyo Seco.
Have you ever heard of that?
Which nobody really knows where Arroyo Seco is. And there's another Arroyo Seco, actually, I think a little bit north of Taos. So the two places get confused. I was just in between Santa Fe and Espanola. Went to school in Pojoaque. So, yeah, I grew up in that area.
Nice.
Very, very rural area. no town. Espanola was the biggest town closest to us. So, yeah, it's very different coming from a small town.
It is, and I can attest to that because I grew up in a very similar situation. I grew up in a place called Pinon Hills of Santa Fe, which today is like a regular part of town, but at that time it was 10 miles outside of town on dirt roads.
Oh, wow.
And so I can attest to that. I know what it's like to grow up out there. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah.
Out there. Like,
yep, dirt roads, arroyo. I was literally right by the arroyo. I grew up right by the arroyo. So we used to, me and my brother used to ride our dirt bikes around, ride our mountain bikes around the arroyos and make dirt paths and play in the arroyo and make little car trails.
Nice.
And
Did you guys make forts?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I made forts too.
We made a fort out of the pig pen. My parents were so mad at us. They're like, what are you doing playing in there? My gosh.
Okay, so our pig was named Wilbur. And we did the same thing.
Yeah. They're like, don't be playing in there.
Oh, yeah. My mom and dad were too. Like, you guys shouldn't be playing in the pig pen. And then the pig got attacked by a mountain lion, and that was the end of our...
Yeah, we never got to enjoy our pig either. I think the coyotes got our pig. Yeah.
That's what happens out there.
Out there, yeah. There's animals out there. But yeah, I mean, we grew up literally in the dirt, playing with mud pies and,
Yep. So we'd go to the arroyo, and I had turtles. And we used to dig paths in the arroyos, and so that the turtles could go cruising and be funny, because they'd be like, they'd try and dig out, and like, they just couldn't.
That's kind of mean.
Oh, fun times, good times. So
Right.
what brought you to the big city? I mean, why would you go from that to this?
Well, it's very different. There are a lot of perks about the little city, little town that I grew up in that I enjoyed, like no neighbors and that kind of stuff, But I just, needed a change, and I thought, there's not a whole lot of opportunity in a small town, close to Espanola. There's not a whole lot for kids to do, so I just thought, I want to show my kids that there's more out there than just this little town. So I said, let's go to Albuquerque and see how we do there. And there's so much stuff to do here. We haven't even made a dent in, everything that there is to do here. So we're excited for summer vacation to come, so we have a little bit more time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but there's a lot to do here. And then I wanted to go back to school. And so I went back to school. I'm going to college, taking some classes, and just working on, changes.
Going through... Oh, no. That's a different song. So how did you find out about Call Me Oz?
So it's funny. I never heard about Call Me Oz until I was at karaoke one night at Cities of Gold.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's not a whole lot of karaoke venues up north. I started out singing karaoke at the OK Casino, because that's closest to where I was living at the time in Alcalde.
And that is not in Espanola.
It's a little north of Espanola.
Do not call it Espanola.
It's technically outside of Espanola city limits.
Yes.
In the San Juan Pueblo, and I lived in Alcalde at the time, so I started going to OK, and then they were like, there's karaoke at the Cities of Gold too, so I went over there, and I was there singing, and Drastic was the KJ over there, and she was announcing that they were signing up people for the State Fair karaoke competition, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know there was a State Fair karaoke competition, I didn't even know there was karaoke until about a year ago, so they were like, yeah, do you think you might want to sign up for the State Fair karaoke competition? And I was like, sure, I want to know about it. So I signed up, I filled out the paper, and they said, you can look up more information and the rules and all that on the Call Me Oz website. And I was like, okay, cool. So I went and checked it out, and there was a lot of information in there that I didn't know, So that's how I found out about Call Me Oz. I signed up for the State Fair karaoke competition, and then I started following the page and following you on Facebook and following Drastic's page and just learning, you know, a little bit about what kind of competition did I just get myself into here, you know, because
That's a good
I
idea.
really had no clue, you know. And I was really excited. I was really excited to hear that there was a competition for it, you know, so
Nice.
it was nice.
And you did very well. You tried out at the library.
I
If
did.
I remember correctly.
My audition was at the library.
And you went to the fair.
And I did qualify
you made it
to
to the
fair,
semifinals.
all the way to semifinals.
Which
I
was
did.
awesome. So then you sang at the Balloon Fiesta.
I did. I
So
also
that was
sang
fun.
at Balloon Fiesta. That was fun too.
That was
yeah.
so crazy, man. Now, during that time, did you ever imagine working for Call Me Oz?
No, I didn't. You know, I thought it could be nice to have
Mm-hmm.
some kind of a job, you know, doing stuff that I really enjoy doing, because music is just one of my passions. It always has been. But no, I didn't ever imagine that I would actually get to work for Call Me Oz. So it's really awesome. I really do feel very honored that I get the opportunity to work with you and this amazing team that we have. You know, it's awesome. It really is a big eye opener to see how much work you guys have to put into it behind the scenes. You know, because you really don't realize all of the work you guys have a lot of work that you're doing. I'm learning. I have a lot of work that I need to learn to do, that I'm
Right.
learning how to do. So it's a lot. And I really, you know, appreciate the fact that you guys have put all of this together, because this whole little community is kind of like a family.
Yeah,
you know,
it
and
really
I
is.
learned that really quickly from Drastic, and just learning how everything works over here and learning about Call Me Oz, and you kind of get to know everybody, because karaoke people are karaoke people. We love karaoke.
Right.
We go to karaoke at different venues when we can, and we get to know each other, and it just becomes like an awesome little family. It's cool. I love it.
Yep. And so do you like working for Call Me Oz so far?
I do. I love it.
Awesome.
I have to say I love my new job.
What would you tell people out there about Call Me Oz that they don't know that you have learned riding around with me 3 days a week? Are you tired of me yet?
No, not yet. But no, it's just there's a lot of work, really. Like I said, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and there's a lot more to Call Me Oz than just karaoke, you know. And that's something that I didn't realize. Being a karaoke person, you know, that was all I was interested in the beginning, you know.
Right.
But there really is a lot of interesting things on there, a lot of activities, entertainment, you know, that like the family page, I visit that one a lot. I have kids.
Yeah.
I have a lot of kids. I'm a single mom. I have 5 kids, 4 still at home. So it was really refreshing to know that they had, first of all, that they had minor venues that, you know, family-friendly venues
Right.
that you could take the kids to karaoke, because my kids always were like, we want to go hear you sing, Mom. And I'm like, I can't take you. It's in a bar, you know, that it was always in a bar up there, up north.
And there's only a few places,
You
and you
know.
can't take them there.
And then
so-
over here, I was like, oh, there's places where
Yeah.
I could take my kids. I think we found out about it from the minors competition. SB.
Oh, yeah, 'cause of
SB
Kilt
went
Check.
to the minors and at Kilt Check, and I was like, can I bring my kids here like all the time? Is this okay? And they were like, yeah, it's a family friendly venue.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really awesome. There's a lot of really cool things to do on there.
And now, of course, you found out, and we really we really try to create a lot of family-friendly venues. I can tell you right now, 3 or 4 years ago, there were basically none. Like, none. They did not exist. And we really started pushing for that. And, you know, as long as they're successful, as long as people come and attend and spend money there, they will continue to do this.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of these venues like JC's and Kilt Check and Hub City and Red Velvet, you know, these guys don't have a problem with the whole family coming in and making it a family night. But you do have to understand, of course, they're a business and they've got bills to pay. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you have to support them financially as well. And but yeah, they're stoked, and it's been very, very successful.
Yeah, and it's definitely appreciated
Right.
by single parents like me, because it's awesome, you know. And I also try to let my friends know that have kids that I know they don't ever have time to go out because they always have kids, you know. And it's like, well, you can take your kids with you to karaoke and do karaoke. So it's
So
cool.
you also do a couple other things. So you do modeling.
I do a little bit of modeling.
You just did one a couple of weeks ago.
I'm starting out with it. I'm going to be doing some modeling for the Cactus Brewing Company.
Right.
So
right.
that's fun.
So she has a gig with them where
I'm excited.
She's doing modeling, and I've seen some of the preview pictures. They're really awesome. When we were in Old Town, we got to play around with straw hats. That was really cool. So, yeah, so look for her to be doing some modeling, or if you need modeling done for your venue, of course she can help you out with that. But more importantly, too, she also does acoustical guitar. And you're going to be, your first gig is coming up tomorrow at Red Velvet Underground, which we talked about earlier. So make sure you come join her. And then you're also going to be at Effing Bar for Cinco de Mayo.
I am.
Right?
That's right.
Can you play a song for a sneak preview for tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay, so she's going to pick up her guitar, and she's going to play a song for us.
Let me see what I can do.
Okay. I'm sure she can. Better than me. I can't even sing this song. All right, here's Jackie.
Their lives for you on TV. They say they're better than you and you agree. He says, hold my calls from behind those cold brick walls. Says, come here, boy, there ain't nothing for free. Another doctor's bill, a lawyer's bill, another cute, cheap thrill. You know you love him, you put him in your will, but who will save your soul when it comes to the flowers now? Oh, save your soul after those lies that you told, boy. And who will save your soul if you won't save your own? Try to hustle them, try to bust them, try to cuss them. The cops want someone to bust down on Orleans Avenue. Another day, another dollar, another war, another tower where the homeless had their homes. So we prayed with many different gods as there are flowers, and you call religion your friend. You're so worried about us saving your souls, afraid that God will take us toll, that we forget to begin. But who will save your soul when it comes to the belief now? Oh, save your soul after those lies that you told, boy. And who will save your soul when it comes to the very end? Some are walking, some are talking, some are stalking. They're killed, got social security, but it doesn't pay your bills. There are addictions to feed, and there are mouths to pay. So you bargain with the devil, and you're okay for 2 days. Say that you love them, take their money and run. Say it's been a swell, sweetheart, but it was just one of those things, those flings, those strings you got to cut. So get out on the streets, girls, and bust your butts. And who will save your soul when it comes to the very end? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, da-deep-doo, da-deep-doo, da-da-dee.
Jackie Morfin. You can catch her live at Red Velvet Underground tomorrow from 9 to 11.
Tomorrow already.
I know. We started talking about this like, what, 6 weeks ago? And she's like, I can't believe it already. You know, Who Will Save Your Soul? I think that would be a great song to play at a wedding, actually. Or is that just bad to say that?
Oh my gosh. I did sing at a couple of weddings. That is not the song that I sang, though.
Oh, okay. Did you sing Angel Baby?
I sang that one at one of them. Actually, my cousin asked me to sing at her wedding. She chose a song that she wanted me to sing, and she's like, can you learn this song in a matter of like 2 weeks? And I was like, girl, you really cut my work out for me, but I did it. I played for her wedding. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
So weddings, you know what happens to me at weddings all the time? This never fails. Old people kind of come up to me and they always go, you're next. You're next. So you know what I started doing to them at funerals?
Oh, jeez.
You're next. You're next.
That's terrible.
I know. That was the joke for tonight, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we've been right up there for you. Actually, I play for a lot of funerals.
Is that a good
too. Speaking of weddings and funerals, I play for both of those.
I don't even want to ask. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you've told me you've definitely played for a few funerals as well.
Funerals. I know some Christian songs, so.
Nice.
It's always an honor to sing for someone, you know, for their last song, for, you know.
So there you go. So that's the other thing too. If you've got a venue and you want her to play for you, I'm sure we could work something out. Or if you've got weddings or funerals and birthdays and different stuff like that, yeah, I'm sure she can help you out. So Double L Media is the badass that's on our team that that does this video production. Again, if you need something like this done, you know, let us know and we'll make sure that we get you in touch. Leo's does a show every Thursday night, and that's a pretty cool one. And I think they have one coming up for Liberty Tax, don't you? Like right around maybe next week.
It's April 10th.
April 10th, they're going to do a live feed like this from Liberty Tax Service, who is one of our sponsors on Call Me Oz.
Thursday night with Leo's.
Thursday night is with Leo's. And that's at what, 8 o'clock?
8.
So
yes.
at 8 o'clock at night, you can just tune into Facebook, and you're going to have to know Spanish because that's just what Leo does. But yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, chi-chi-cha. So I go, right? And he's like, chi-chi-cha. So maybe we could even do that. Huh?
It's chi-chi-chow.
Chi-chi-chow. So maybe we could start also putting words like, you know, from people that are associated, like Toby, you know. What is Toby's? I always just forgot his. Damn it, I hate it when that happens.
Toby Riffic?
Yeah, Toby Riffic. He always says,
Flower power.
not flower power. It's something that he always says. It'll come to my mind after we
at
go.
his shows, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah. And then, of course, Twisted Arbor is one of our amazing sponsors. So, like, if you want some of those really awesome twisted trees, I don't know how Patty does that. Like, I would probably do about 5 minutes of that and be done with it. And then, of course, Drastic Entertainment, awesome sponsor of us. She is just awesome. She is all over the place. You can go to her website and find out where they're at, drasticentertainment.com. And then Red Velvet Underground, of course, with their pop-out ads and weekly support of Call Me Oz. We do so many things for them and vice versa. And, of course, Effing Bar and Grill, just an amazing place, massive supporter of Call Me Oz as well. So thanks to all you guys for making this show happen. Anything else for these people?
Just thanks to everyone for watching. Thank you to everybody who supports, you know, all the venues, all the KJs. It's really awesome. Thank you all.
And if you want to catch us tonight, like I said, you can catch us at Shift Change, Leo's, and Sunset Grill. We'll be out for a little bit tonight. You can check the website to get the exact times of where we will be. And that's it. We will catch you guys next Wednesday if the draft don't eat us.